highly recommend Marvel to all my friends, and in fact, I've spoken to a couple of friends who actually contacted Eddie. I don't know whether it's gone further, but there is certainly a scope for an organization like Marvel, led by Eddie, to provide the solutions that are actually needed in to diversify one's portfolio and invest in property with honesty, transparency, and clarity. I have been a very conservative investor, or rather, I haven't been an investor. The only investment I had was the house I was living in. And after many years, I suddenly realized that there wasn't much growth in my portfolio because there was nothing in it. So I thought it's important to step into the property market at this stage, and basically that was the reason for it. But the reality is that I wasn't thinking about anything of that sort till I actually met Eddie. And Eddie came home, and he was because my daughter was interested, or I was interested that my daughter invest in property because she's living at home. So I said, there's an opportunity for you to grow what you have, your wealth. So Eddie came in because he knew somebody I knew, and it went from there. So I've known Eddie now, I would say about 3.5 to 4 years, and it's been very good. So I've got, we have dual keys in different parts. So one of the things was regional New South Wales was relatively untouched at that time, and there was a lot of demand because there was not enough housing. So we went with the property in regional New South Wales, and then building another property in Queensland. Again, guided very much by Eddie. He does a great job, or Marvel does a great job with growth markets and what really does well. But with Eddie, it's a lot of research, and that research has always paid off. So my daughter invested something in Maitland, and the property went up a fair bit in a very short period of time. In fact, in a couple of years, so much so that with the equity in that home, she's now looking at another property, which again Marvel and Eddie has put aside, or kind of zoomed in or zoned in on in Adelaide. So it's interesting that there is so much around outside the usual Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, because those markets are so saturated that they are extremely expensive, and I don't think you're getting proper returns for investing there itself. Not only do my properties sit with Marvel, but they're also being managed by them. And there is Fiona, who is superb as a property manager. And so she's started managing my properties. 2 of them are still under construction, and I'll be giving those across to Marvel as well. So it's going to be a long and mutually beneficial relationship.